What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's bittersweet. We're making the last video of La Ponda. If you guys have seen the last video, I believe it was us assembling all of the parts that we took off for paint, and we also did a few maintenance stuff here and there under the hood as well. So La Ponda is pretty much ready to go. It's officially up for sale. I'm hoping to sell it within the next day or two, and that will allow me to move on to the next thing, which is my CRX. If you guys don't remember, CRX blew up at the track back in November, and it's sad to see it sit there under the covers, but it's time to bring it back. So a little backstory with the car. La Ponda was found on Facebook, 1,500 bucks. It had a body kit on it. It sat outside for 2 years, and I hit up the person that posted it up for sale, which was actually an employee of the shop, and within that hour I got a response back. I threw a price at it, and the owner was agreeing to sell it for what I had offered. So I bought the car because it had a body kit on it, and I noticed that it was a fiberglass body kit. If you guys don't know, I've been searching for a fiberglass Y&S Mugen rep kit for the longest time, and this car had it. So when the car came here, the first thing I did was I pulled the body kit off, and that's all I wanted the car for. And the body kit is actually going on this car right here when time comes. We'll talk more about that. But after taking off the body kit, I wasn't entirely sure what I was going to do with the car. Sell it as is, or, you know, refreshing it up a little bit. But after taking off the body kit, the car was multicolored. The car is originally white. The car was painted blue. And then when I took off the body kit, underneath of that was white. So the car was like all sorts of colors, and it was just sad to see it that way. I didn't want to sell the car in that form, even though somebody did offer to buy the car the way it was. I wanted to do a little build series, you know. I had goals this year, but sometimes you got to detour yourself because of stuff like this that kind of pop up on the market. So I took it upon myself to do the body work on the car and source all of the pieces that I need, because obviously I took the front and back bumper, so I had to find the front, back bumper, and we got all that sorted out. We painted the car the original white, which is polar white, and we did a base coat, clear coat layer, and we cut and polished the paint as well too. So if you guys look, really nice and shiny, nice and glossy. I think I spent more time on this car than I do my own damn cars, which is crazy to say, but you can't really see the shine on that angle, but hopefully you guys can pick it up right here. How you see it right here on the hatch is exactly how it is throughout the entire car. Check it out. Now the only thing is, you can kind of see it here on the camera, this is a little bit more yellow than the hood. Now the reason why the hood is a little bit more whiter than the rest of the car is because this hood was painted with the giveaway car, and that was painted with different paint than the one we use on here, so it's a different shade. Now when you're not actually mixing the paint yourself, you're never going to get the paint to be perfectly matched to, you know, the rest of the panels. So this hood was already pre-painted, and I painted the entire car after the fact. So that's the only, like, I guess, I mean, it's not really an issue, to be honest with you guys. It's just, if you paid attention, you'd notice it. If you didn't, you would never know. After we did the body work and paint, we were able to source all the other miscellaneous stuff that we needed, and we painted everything else that were kind of faded, like mirrors, moldings, all of that down low right there. And with all of those little pieces finally on hand, we were able to put it on the car and make it this complete. Literally, there's nothing missing on this car. After we did the bodywork and paint, I kind of moved into the suspension a little bit. The suspension was mismatched, like really bad. The back suspension were stock with cut springs, and then the front had one skunk tooth and one eBay. So what I did was I took the Takiko Blues and New Speed springs out of this car, because we got blocks for this car, and I installed it on La Ponda. Now La Ponda is not lopsided anymore. It is even all around. It rides really nice. It's at a good height, I think. It's not too high, it's not too low. Still got a little bit of a tire gap to the wheel well, but I kind of like it right here. Looks awesome if it had some wheels on it, but hubcap is what we're rocking. After sorting the suspension out yesterday, I went and bought a whole bunch of maintenance stuff. We did a lot of things under the hood. Let me show you guys that real quick. Bone stock under the hood, and it pretty much it's a healthy running engine. I mean, there's no weird noises whatsoever. There's not a lot of oil leaks, which is great. I did oil change yesterday. I did new coolant yesterday, new distributor cap, spark plug wires, and a fuel filter. Now there are a few things that you could still do to this, which is like oil pan gasket, valve cover gasket. I believe timing belt and water pump was changed. In the glove box there were some paperwork that showed when it was swapped out. It does have a new battery which came out of my CRX because the car is out of commission. Just needs the battery tied down. Now unfortunately I don't have the intake box and the arm because the HF is smaller, if you guys didn't know, and I don't have anything to fit that. I'll get you guys into the interior here real quick. If you guys have followed the build, you guys know the nook and cranny of this car already. But the interior of the car, we stripped it down to literally nothing, and pretty much tried our best to restore with all that we had. And you know, with a little bit of time and labor, we were able to get this interior to be complete and, I mean, clean enough, I think. So you can see the whole interior here is supposed to be blue, right? But the back half of the interior is actually black. Right here. Black quarter. It's so faded you can't even tell. But nonetheless, the interior is complete. There are some flaws here, like this seat is torn up. There are some slight little gashes in here, but this is definitely better than the last door panel we had. Sun visor, pretty chewed up. I don't know if you guys can see that. Pretty chewed up, but not a big deal. Easy stuff to change out. And I'm gonna show you guys really quickly. This car turns on without hiccup, except the first start if it's a cold start. Okay, so car turned on, you can hear it, it sounds awesome. We got stereo in here, we got speakers on all corners, and I mean, this thing is ready to go. It's ready to enjoy and, you know, take on ventures if you're keeping it stock. There's one thing in this interior that does not work, and that is the heater control unit. I don't know what it is. With all my might, I cannot turn that knob to turn the heater on. So you guys know the CRX climate control, it's very brittle, so they tend to deteriorate over time, and this one did just that. It's unfortunate, but you can do the Accord mod or the Civic EF mod. Otherwise, finding one of these for an arm and a leg, if you got the funds for it, go for it. I didn't restore this car entirely. I just wanted to save it and have it looking presentable for the next owner. So there's still a lot to do with this car, so I left some room for the new owner to make it their own. There are a few things that I didn't get to, like painting this because I ran out of paint, painting that right there. I mean, you can do wheels and suspension if you really wanted to, but I really like the car in stock form. The hatch shocks need to be changed out. They are new, but they're blown, I guess. These need to be changed out to help support the hatch when it opens up. I didn't get to show you guys inside the trunk here, but mainly stock back here as well. The only thing missing back here is the spare tire and the spare tire cover. So the cover is missing, the carpet is there, spare tire is gone, and that right there has the OEM distributor and the OEM LCAs, only because I swapped the 88 LCAs in here because 88 came Type R style. To use that shock, I had to swap the LCA. So that's the OEM LCAs for the 8991 distributor, wire, caps, and the extra oil that I bought for the car. There is one wiper arm down here because I don't have another wiper blade, but the driver's side is installed for the rainy season. You can see still brand new. But yeah, pretty much, guys, there's not much more to it in this video. I just want to do a quick little walk around. I might have missed something, I don't know, but if you guys watch the build series, you guys know this car in and out already. I am going to cut it short. My computer is trashed, so I need to spend all this time to really be patient with my laptop. I need to edit videos for the days to come. This is the last video of the Ponda. If I sell the car today or tomorrow, or whenever I do sell the car, I will record it leaving, guys. And that's it for La Ponda, man. Hope you guys enjoyed the build series, and I'll be sure to put a playlist together. Maybe even build La Ponda in 10-minute video. If you guys want to see something like that, be sure to leave a comment down below. But if you guys enjoyed this last video of La Ponda, be sure to leave this video a thumbs up. And if you guys want to stick around for the CRX, because it's coming back here soon, or maybe I'll paint the all-wheel drive CRX front bumper, be sure to hit the subscribe button. But with that being said, more CRX content to come. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys in the next video. Peace.